Hey, hey, good morning. Let me see. Am I live? I am here. I am live. Nice to see you. Hello, hello, hello. I am back as promised. Day two of 20 Facebook Lives in 26 days. I am here and I've got a tip for you about your content that will change the way you think of content forever. And as always, I feel like I'm going to sneeze as soon as I start talking. So, who's here with me? I see some people are joining, so please say hi. Please let me know who you are and where you are joining me from. The more I hear from you, the easier it is for me to keep my energy up. This is so surreal, just sitting and talking to your computer. This is not how most of us started our lives, thinking that this is what we were going to be doing. And yet, this is how so many of us spend our time. So when you guys say hi, when you ask your questions, when you let me know where in the world you are, you help me. You give me energy. You let me know that you're here paying attention. And I feel like we are creating a bond together. So if you feel compelled, if you feel like you can, say hi and let me know where you are joining me from. Alrighty. So, yesterday we talked a little bit about what Facebook wants from you when you are posting, when you own a Facebook business page. When you don't own your Facebook business page, but when you have your Facebook business page, we talked yesterday about what Facebook wants from you. Hi to Dixie and hello to Donna. Nice to see both of you. Thank you for joining us. And today we're going to talk about what does your reader of your post, what do your dream prospects want from you? Why are they on Facebook? Yeah. Have you ever asked yourself that? Why are they on Facebook? Now, Facebook is this powerful platform based on building community and relationships. That's what it's all about. That's what Mark has always said it's about. That's what it continues to be about. They are all about community and connections. Hello, Darla. Nice to see you. And so we need to make sure that when we are using our Facebook pages, we are focused on building community, building connections, building relationships with people. Okay. And what helps us with that is understanding why most people are on Facebook. Now, most people don't wake up in the morning and go, gee, I wish I could sell more of my macrame plant hangers that I made from the wool from my alpacas on my alpaca farm. And I think I'll go to Facebook and find out how to do that. Right? Most people don't get up and go, gee, I wish I could make cards that didn't look like a 5-year-old made them so I could stop spending all that money at the store on greeting cards. So I think I'll come to Facebook and look for somebody to do that. And most people don't get up and say, I wish I could get more people to buy my programs. I think I'll find somebody on Facebook for that. Most people. So there's always exceptions. Before you start telling me there's exceptions, most people aren't coming to Facebook overtly to look for the solution to their biggest problem that you and I solve. Okay? Most people come to Facebook because they want to forget about their problems. They want to stay connected with family. Maybe they want to stay connected with current events. Maybe they want some distraction about what's going on in their world, in their lives right now. Maybe they just had a fight with their spouse, and so they came to the news feed and they're looking to help have their mood changed. They're looking for a laugh. They're looking to feel like they are connecting with a friend. They're looking to feel like they're connecting with somebody they know. And so they're looking for these connections in their newsfeed. Now, if what they see looks like an ad, or, I mean, is an ad because it's got money on it, or looks like it's an ad just because it's so promotional, or it's all about trying to sell them something right out of the gate before they've ever seen your name before, they're going to scroll on by. Or worse, they're going to unfollow you or unlike you or block your ads or mark them as annoying to Facebook. Because what we're doing is we're coming at them too quickly with the end goal right in their face, right? Yesterday, here's the analogy from yesterday, and it applies today too. If you went, do you remember first dates? Remember when you could go on dates? For me, it's been longer than the pandemic since I had a date, but I can still remember. And it's happened. But if you went on a first date with somebody and sometime over that first date, they looked at you and said, hey, you're not so bad. Let's get married. Would you have a second date with that person? Probably not. Now, if you are in your newsfeed and you're looking for something to distract you from something that you want to forget about, or you're not consciously looking for the solution to your problem, or you're just looking to have a laugh, if you saw somebody basically saying, let's get married right out of the gate, would you be interested in that? Or is it asking too much too quickly? You haven't built a relationship yet. Maybe they've never even seen your page post before. Maybe they've never ever interacted with you before. Maybe they just liked your page and then the first thing they see is, hey, buy this thing from me. They're going to be a little bit put off. They're not here for heavy-handed, overt sales. And yet, so many of us that have business pages do that because we think our business page is like having our storefront. And when somebody walks into a store in the mall, we expect to only see and talk about their products. We don't expect to go in into somebody that works in the store and say, hey, can you tell me where I can find this thing because you don't have it? Like, I don't ever do that. So we think that our business page is the same. And while yes, our page is absolutely represents our business, we need to take the time to build our relationships. Now, have you ever had that store that you loved going into because the person who worked there made you feel like you were seeing a friend and made you feel like they were your best friend when you walked into the store and acknowledged you with a smile and didn't just go to, what are you looking for? But went to, how you doing today? You enjoying the sunshine? And backed off if you wanted them to, but moved forward if you wanted them to. Have you ever had that experience in a store? That's a store you go back to. You go back when that person's working because that's the experience you want to have. That's what we want to have on Facebook. So Darla says, yes, your page is just when you are meeting. So our page is like our first date. Our page is like when we are just meeting somebody for a first date, for a first connection. We need to get to know them. We need to spend time wanting to get to know them. Now, when we remember back what Facebook wants from us, Facebook wants us to keep people on Facebook. So, and we know people stay on Facebook if they are having fun and they're having a good time. And if they're having fun with one of our posts, then they will remember that we are the ones who gave them that fun. And then they will be more interested in hearing our offers when we make them because reciprocity kicks in. There's that, I'll scratch your back if you scratch mine. There's that, let's get to know each other piece. You've shown interest in them first. So now they're going to be more likely to be interested in you. Not to say that every single person who you cross paths with is going to buy from you. That's not the case. Plenty of people walk into stores and browse and shop and try on things and look at things and never buy. Or they buy in a month or in 6 months or in a year. That's the experience we want to be giving people here. We want to realize maybe they're window shopping. Maybe they're looking for distraction. Maybe they're looking for interaction. Maybe they're just looking to pass some time while they're waiting for whatever's coming up next in their life. And then in a week or a month from now, after they've been interacting with you regularly, they go, oh, I really wish I had a way to make a greeting card for my mother-in-law. Her birthday's coming up next month. I don't want to go buy one. Oh, I remember Darla. She does all these really cool things that teaches people how to make greeting cards. I'm going to go find her now. Now they're on Facebook looking for the solution to their problem. And you come up as the solution because you've taken time to get to know them first. All right. And I'm not picking on Darla. Darla is a member of my Facebook Business Builders Club, as is Donna. And so I just actually got off calls with both of them. They're creating their amazing lead magnets for their businesses, which is part of what we do in the Business Builders Club. So their examples have come top of mind to me, and that's why. So I'm not picking on them. They're both doing amazing work creating lead magnets that will invite their prospects in. But that's not the first step either. Their prospects need to feel like they're getting to know you first. So remembering what Facebook wants from you, and then remembering that your prospects are not on Facebook to be sold to immediately. The overt, heavy-handed sales days are gone. Okay, they don't work. We need to build relationships. We need to build connections. We need to get to know people. Now, what does that take? I mean, there's a lot to that, right? We're going to be talking about that. We're going to talk about what kinds of content work, what kinds of content your audience wants. Tomorrow, Wednesday, March 10th, I'm going to be back here at 1 o'clock PST tomorrow, and we're going to talk about that pesky little thing called the algorithm tomorrow, and how you can make it so the algorithm works with you instead of feeling like it's working against you. Who's ready for that? All right, that is your short hit of training today. I want you to be thinking about this. When you go to post on your business page, ask yourself, is this what my reader will want to see in the newsfeed? Is this the thing that will make my reader stop scrolling by and interact with me? Tomorrow we're going to talk about the algorithm, so you're going to learn a little bit why this is important. This is super important. But today, when you go to post on your page, I want you to think about, am I posting the thing my reader wants to see from me today? Or am I posting the thing I want them to see? All right? As always, just comment here with your questions. I'd be happy to answer them. Interact with me. Let me know. Actually, Dixie, tomorrow I'll tell you the algorithm is not hard to figure out. It's actually super easy, and I'm going to break it all down for you tomorrow at 1 o'clock PST. Thank you for joining me today. If you would like to get reminders sent to your email that I'm going live during this series and in the future, I will put the link in the post for you so that you can go and sign up and get reminders from me then every day when I'm going live, what I'm talking about, and you get invitations to contribute questions so that I can make sure these Facebook Lives are serving your biggest needs. All right, thank you so much for being with me today. I hope you have a great day, and I hope you ask yourself, is this what my reader wants to hear from me? All right, have a great day. We'll see you on Facebook. Bye, everyone.